Hey everyone, it's Marianne from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. I got a video that I want to break down into small pieces because there's a real lot of tidbits in it that I think you're going to want to listen to. This was a visit of Michael Mulgrew to a group of retirees down in Florida. And the misinformation that he spews in this video throughout this entire length of this video is really horrible. But I want to keep these short and sweet, and I want to fact check them so that you could see what I see. So here's Michael Mulgrew. And this was the video someone took while he was giving this meeting in Florida. Now, let me just play a little bit of it for you.
And I know you're going to say we're retirees. So we have Medicare. And then we have the rider. The rider itself is has a dollar amount attached to it. It went up $500 million in 8 years.
Okay, I'm just going to stop right there because that's the first lie. It didn't go up $500 million in 8 years. So senior care back in 1997 was about 1997 was about $88. Today it's about 200 and change, right? So if we look at some of the documents, which I'm going to show right after this piece, I want to break this down to you. What we could show you is for Medicare eligible retirees, the cost in the last 8 years only went up $55 million. It didn't go up. It didn't go up the $500 million that he's saying. And we have actual documents from the city of New York to dispute that statement. So let's continue, and then I'll break that down again.
That's for all. Very simple. $500 million in 8 years. So we just were very clear. We said, we want to do this, but we're going to do it a certain way. We're going to have contracts that have never been done anywhere before. We're going to have our people negotiating with all of the hospitals as with the insurance companies
and the crazy thing is if you're on Medicare, there is really no need. You are not involved in this process. Medicare covers your first 80%. They determine any medical necessity if there's a necessity to be determined. Whatever they don't cover the first 80%, after the first 80%, your supplement picks up the balance. There is no negotiating. We are the easiest group to have. He should have stayed out of our healthcare, but it wasn't about him negotiating our healthcare. It wasn't the Medicare eligible retirees healthcare that was costing the city the most amount of money. It was the active workers and the under 65 retirees. So this is another lie.
Insurance companies have to explain everything about any procedure we ever question and have to respond to us. If not, they pay millions of dollars of fines.
And that's another lie. And we've actually done that video before showing that it really isn't millions of dollars of fines. He was saying it was millions and millions, but if you add them, if they did everything wrong, only then would it have been like over $1 million. But they're not going to do every single thing wrong. And still, yet it wasn't going to deter them from doing what he didn't want them to do. So now let me show you the two forms that show you the different costs that the city had. So now, going back 8 years ago, he was saying that the costs have risen in the last 8 years, $500 million. What I want to show you is this is the total Medicare head count by the city of New York. You'll see that the rates were for the end of 2016. The total cost for city funds is $397 million. Okay, now keep that in mind because the next document I want to show you will be for 2023. And you can see total Medicare costs right here went to $452 million. Now, I'm no math wizard. And you'll remember Vinny Gaglione teased me because I didn't know what the word fungible meant. So we're going to pull up my trusty calculator. $452 million minus $397 million is $55 million. $55 million, not $500 million. So I want you to understand something. He is blowing smoke up your butt, and he's trying to convince you to hang on to his administration, to keep reelecting him and Unity and Tom Murphy, the retired teacher chapter, because he has your back, that he's trying to help you. But no, he's not trying to do that. I'm going to keep breaking down this little video into small little videos to show you everything he's saying is a lie. And he says it with such determination. Listen, we all want a union to take care of us. We all want to be able to trust our union leader. The problem is, Mr. Mulgrew and Mr. Garrido from DC 37 and the United Federation of Teachers made a really bad deal. And they did it to fund themselves. And they thought, hey, listen, let's just take that health insurance away from those people that are no longer around, no longer in a union, aren't really organized, are all over the country, and they're never going to act up, sound off, fight back, anything. They never really expected us to do this, to fight back and stand up. So I want you to understand, little by little, we're going to tear this video apart, and I'm going to show you everything that he's saying in here is a lie. Now, this is not going to be a comfortable video. And it's certainly, for some people, they're still going to never believe that Mr. Mulgrew doesn't have their back. But everything we're showing you is an official document, and we will back up everything so that you do, hopefully, listen to the message. He wants you to believe that what he did for you. He didn't do that. He did it for him. He did it because it was the easiest thing for him to do, rather than make some tougher decisions or really sharpen that pencil to make a better decision, a better contract, and not have to do it on his back. It was easier for him to take away your Medicare benefits and force you into managed care because it was a quick cash infusion. In the first part of this video, he talks about how no one trusts an insurance company, and then he just threw you in their hands. Sorry, guys. This is video 1. This shows you Medicare eligible retirees' healthcare plans didn't increase $500 million. Have a good day.